Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survival series. This is episode 14. This is episode 14, and today, this is episode 14. In the last episode, what we did was we did a big cave exploration where we went into a mine shaft and found a whole bunch of very, very awesome items, as well as, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's what we did the last episode for the most part. And in today's episode, what we're going to do is we are going to be doing quite a lot. So as you can see, actually a little bit might be changed with kind of the display. As you can see, my level as well as all that stuff is a little bit smaller than usual, which is of course the point. I turned down my, I guess it's called my GUI scale, because the auto version made everything so big. Like for example, if I push this, it like took up the entire screen. It still takes up quite a bit of the screen, but it's a lot more small. Before that, it was like 90% of my screen was covered with that, which is good. So anyways, what we're going to be doing in today's episode, of course, is actually over here is a building project for another episode. This is my nether portal area. And actually, we are going to maybe do a little bit of exploring within the nether today. Maybe. But for the most part, what we're going to be doing is a new build. Now, as you can see here from this thing I have, we have a redstone contraption here. We have ourselves a reed farm here, or a sugarcane farm, whatever you want to say. And I worked yesterday, or no, I worked this weekend on getting this built part of the way. I just wanted to get one built to see if it worked, and it actually works pretty well. Of course, I have myself a chest here with 4 sugar canes. Of course, I have 15 here because we're going to be doing that for another build. But what we're going to be doing today, I'm not going to be doing this because I want to do the build for the episode, which is of course going to be building ourselves a pyramid. Why am I building an Egyptian pyramid? Well, I just thought it would be a really, really cool build for this, because basically what I want to do is for every single farm that we have built, I want to do a build that correlates with that, or covers it up, basically, because, you know, builds are kind of ugly. I mean, that's not very good, very fun to look at. So if we cover it up with something like a cool build or whatever, it could look really, really nice. So I'm hoping that this will work out. I can't tell if this is a complete square or if this is a rectangle. I'm pretty sure this is a rectangle, but we'll be able to manage. But before we get that going, which of course will be a time lapse for sure, what I want to do is I want to briefly feed my animals. Yes, I want to briefly feed my animals, and then we'll get going with that build, which of course will be a time lapse or speed up for you guys. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I did in between episodes that I can think of. Except I went to the nether for a little bit. And of course, we'll do a big exploration of that. I mean, I was in there for 5 minutes maybe, not even that long. Just to get some quartz so that I could get some observers. But let me go ahead and grab the wheat that I had down here. And we can go ahead and feed my animals. There we go. There's the wheat. Because of course we need to continually get that cow farm and that chicken farm growing and doing its thing, because of course without it we will be on the struggle bus. Because we need it, we really need to get enchanting going. So I mean, we have no enchantments, and which is kind of annoying. But I mean, that's kind of how things are when it comes to Minecraft, because I mean, I could easily like make a cow farm where we could get a whole bunch of beef consistently, but either way, it'll be a slower process than we would want it to be, which, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not like mad about it or anything. It's just, it's a very slow, drawn out process to get ourselves this enchantment table, because leather is, well, to be honest, leather is not the most abundant resource ever. You have to really just kill cows, or I think llamas also drop it, but who wants to kill a llama? Llamas are pets, essentially. So how much wheat did we get? Full stack plus 25. That is amazing. And we have a load of seeds to feed the chickens. Wow, they could see it from that far away. Let's feed the cows first. Gather round, gather round. Yum, I know you love the wheat. You love the wheat. I mean, my sheep farm is pretty much done, I think, at this point. I don't think I'll be feeding them too much anymore because, we really don't need them. We really don't need sheep for anything. I mean, obviously, wool is used for some things, but really, in all reality, it's not used for much. So we don't need to have a sheep farm anymore, I don't think. Okay, perfect. That is all done. Nobody escaped. Thank you. And now it's time to feed chickens. I mean, I'll run through here and grab all the eggs that I can first. And then we will feed the chickens. No. Whew. Because obviously arrows, that's pretty much the only reason why I have a chicken farm, for arrows. Food of course is useful from them, but for the most part I made this farm for the purpose of arrows. So, and we have 16 eggs. Cool. Perfect. That's quite a good amount. Let's see how many chickens we can get. Nope. 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 No. Come on. Nope. There we go. We got one. We got one baby chicken. Okay. One's better than none. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we will go ahead and get this pyramid built, and that will, when this is done being built, that'll determine how many of these individual things we can have. The goal is to have one. Honestly, that hole may be too small for another. Maybe I should have made this a little bit bigger, because this is, let's see how many blocks this is wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I go over here, let me get myself a block so I can measure this out. 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 wide. Okay. So it needs to be dug down 2 more to the, yeah, 2 more that way. So I'm going to go ahead and edit there, because yeah, we definitely need to, I don't want to, that's kind of boring to show in the video. I always get worried about having too short of a video, but then all of a sudden it's like a 50-minute video, and I'm like, oh, wow, well, that was a fail. So I'm going to go ahead and break this 2 out, and that might actually make a more perfect rectangle. So anyways, I will go ahead and dig this out, and I will see you guys in 2 seconds. Okay, that is all dug out. I actually decided to go 3 over, because I want to have one block room for, you know, doing whatever else we need to do. But I'm going to go ahead and head to bed, because apparently, because of the fact that this is all lit up and there are no mobs that can spawn here, phantoms decide to spawn, which is unfortunate. So they will just attack us all the time, all night while we're trying to do the build. So we're going to go ahead and head to bed, and in the morning I'll just go straight to a time lapse for the pyramid build, which should be super, super awesome. And I hope it really turns out well, because I spent probably, just about an hour getting some chiseled sandstone. So I really hope I have enough. I have 4 stacks of 64 plus 35 plus 20. So I have all that. I have a ton. So I'm hoping that this should be enough, but we'll have to see. We will have to see, because Minecraft is never perfect. It's either, unless you do the exact math, unless you do precise math, it's perfect, but for like 99% of the time, you either are over blocks or you're under blocks. So I'm hoping that we will be absolutely perfect. So, all right, I'm just gonna make myself a little, the base of it, and then I'll jump into a speed up, because obviously it'll take me quite a while to build this. I just want to make sure that this is square. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll go out 1 block here. No. Should probably just fill that in with a piece of dirt. There we go. Boom. 1 more. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and get rid of this really quick. Put that down there. Man, my first diamond pick is almost destroyed. I probably could have used it a little bit less than I have, but it's okay. No big deal. I have well, I don't have plenty of diamonds, but I have quite a bit. So anyways, I think that's going to be the base. I think that's going to be the base of our build. Now, this is going to be a little bit confusing because there's a freaking hole in the middle of my build. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up for you guys, and I will see you when we have our pyramid pretty much built. So I will see you guys very, very shortly.
Seeing myself standing on the edge, about to fall. Don't know if you like to see me out there in need while I'm struggling to breathe on my own. I won't turn my back on you, 'cause your love's the only one I know. And just one more chance is all I need. I'll lift you up and set you free. I will take you right there. I will take you right there.
And we are finished. Kind of a meh pyramid. Definitely not as like, wow, look how extravagant that is. It's kind of tiny. It's kind of tiny. I expected it to be a little bit bigger than this, but I don't know. I mean, it was kind of like the Grand Mountain, which obviously didn't turn out to be a grand mountain. It's kind of a tiny little baby mountain, and this is a kind of a tiny little baby pyramid, but I mean, it gets the job done. I mean, the point of this build was to basically enclose the number one, the goal was to enclose the sugarcane farm, but it was also to basically, I mean, that's the point of it. The point of it was to just enclose the sugarcane farm, and it did that job perfectly. I mean, it actually kind of looks pretty cool from here. But yeah, I always expect these builds to be bigger than they are, but no, it turns out that it's not. I mean, obviously, I could make it bigger, and I may actually end up making it bigger, but that would be obviously off camera, because all I have to do to make it bigger is to simply just extend this out maybe like 3 or 4 more blocks, and it'll be automatically higher, which I may actually do that. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of it so far. Do you want me to leave it how it is? Do you want me to make it bigger? Because right now it's just kind of a small little pyramid there, but I love that block. It's just so cool. But I mean, maybe we can make a very cool entrance to this place. Because I mean, obviously, as I said, I wanted to do that to make it, because it looked kind of ugly. But if I don't want to disturb the, maybe okay, I'm gonna try and think of an idea about the entrance to this, and see what we can do with a cool entrance. I mean, maybe, actually, I do have an idea. Maybe we could go like this. Does this pull us to the edge, or does it? Okay, it does perfectly, actually. So let me go ahead and, how much chiseled sandstone? Oh, I have a ton left over. This is perfect. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and do something sort of like this. I don't know. This may not work. This may not work too well. Okay, then I would go up like so, and then I could go like this, Let's see. Would this work? Will this look all right? Actually, it was like this. Boom. I'll go ahead and do that over here as well. Boom. And then what we'll do is do that. And then we'll do... Actually, I think that would look a lot better if it was a 3. There we go. Boom, boom. Let's see how this looks from the outside. That would look so much cooler if if the pyramid itself was a lot bigger. But let's go ahead and put some torches on here because we don't want mobs spawning on this. Whoops. Obviously, anything I create will spawn mobs if I'm not careful. So, okay, that looks really, really bad. Unless I do that. Boom. There we go. All right. Now let's see how this looks coming in. Should we... do I have any sandstone? Can you make chisel sandstone stairs? I don't know if you can. But anyways, let's just finish this off really quick. Because I have so much extra. Which, I mean, maybe if I do make this bigger, then obviously I may run out, but... I don't know, you guys will have to let me know. Please let me know if anybody watching this wants to leave a comment letting me know what you think of the pyramid, then let me know, but... Because I would like to know if you want it to be bigger, or if you don't mind it being small. Because, I mean, all of this, the point of it is just kind of have a nice... I mean, I could make the whole inside of this chiseled sandstone, but that would take a millennia to do. Like, that would take so freaking long. Perfect. Okay. Let's get a long look at this. I mean, I think if I'm gonna make a tunnel, I think it should be flush with the pyramid, or it'll look a little weird. So let's go ahead and make it flush. There we go. That looks all right. That looks all right. I'm thinking. Let's just make it all one thing, though. Perfect. Okay. I mean, this could be so much more grand if I wanted it to be. All right. Again, let me know what you guys think about that and put down below in the comment section. But what I want to do quickly before the episode ends, or before... Actually, I don't even know how long we've been recording for, but this may be a shorter episode. I want to check and see if chiseled sandstone can be turned into stairs, or if you have to have just regular sandstone, because in that case, we need to go on a little bit of a mission to get some sand, which I know exactly where the sand is, so it's really not that big of a deal, but we need to make sure we go to bed, because phantoms. I don't want phantoms to spawn. We should also make some more torches as well, if we can, which we definitely can. I know we can, but we can make 4. We can make 4 torches. But, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Let's see. You can! Wow. They just turn into sandstone stairs. Perfect. I think I need about 8. It's a very big waste of chiseled sandstone, but... I mean, yeah. It's a big waste of chiseled sandstone, but... Because, guys... For those of you who have ever made chiseled sandstone, number 1, getting regular sand into sandstone is very, very bad for your... is bad itself, but once you... Crap. There we go. What are you doing in the overworld? No. Now the whole other area won't get mad at me, will it? I really hope not. I really hope not. We go ahead and do... that. I mean, if I were to build... Yeah, I figured that would happen. I mean, should we just leave it like this? I mean, obviously, when you put some sandstone there, else it'll look weird. I guess we could do this. I mean, that's kind of perfectly square, but... There we go. Okay. Alright. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think of it. Part of me wants to make this pyramid a lot bigger, because it could be a lot bigger, but I'm going to leave it for now. So, now let me check and see really quick, before I end the episode, how many... I mean, we may not end the episode right now, but very, very shortly we will. Now, I just want to see how tall this whole structure is. So, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. So, it's 5 tall and 5 wide. So, I can have one more over here. And do I have any dirt on me? Yes, I do. I have plenty of dirt. Do I have any dirt on me? Do I have any dirt on me? I have, like, a bunch. So, let me go... Jeez. Jeez. Okay, that's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna work out. Okay, so I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could make one more. I mean, I can't even make one more stacked on top of each other. So what I'm going to do in between episodes, this was kind of a waste of an episode, I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, it wasn't a waste. It wasn't a total waste. We had some fun. But, I mean, it technically was a waste because I'm going to need to... I'm going to have to make this pyramid bigger. If I want a full-scale pyramid like I want to have. So, yeah, it was kind of a waste of an episode, which I apologize for, but, you know, it was just a prototype pyramid. I thought it would be a lot taller, is what I kind of had in my head. So, I mean, it wasn't a waste of an episode. We had a lot of fun this episode. But in between episodes, what I will do is I will finish this farm. And, yeah, I'll finish the farm itself, and we will... And I'll do a new pyramid that's a little bit better, because obviously I'm going to record this pyramid build because I enjoyed it. I had fun this episode. Or I may just leave it and have just 2 sandstone because... Actually, let me go ahead and do... Actually, I can't do that, can I? I'm pretty sure my head will hit. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll finish this farm. How much did we get this episode? Wow, 16? That's quite a lot, not gonna lie. That is quite a lot. Anyways, so I think that's what I'll do is, during this, or in between episodes, what I'll do is I will make this 1 level bigger, or 1 level bigger out, or 2 levels. I may actually start it out here. Actually, out here. Boom, make it 2 wide. Because I think it'll look really, really cool. But yeah, I apologize that it didn't turn out as well as I thought it would be. But that's kind of the thing when it comes to doing these videos, is that some things always won't turn out how they are. Obviously, the mountain over here, I'm going to leave how it is because, you know, the animals require it to be this way, and I didn't want I wanted kind of a fun shaped mountain, which it is. It's kind of a cool shaped mountain, but the pyramid itself, I want it to be much, much bigger, and we actually need it to be bigger because I want this sugarcane farm to be pretty big. Not too big. I mean, obviously, I could dig down. Instead, I could get another one going downwards, which might actually be what I do. It might actually be what I do, instead of destroying this whole pyramid and then rebuilding a new one. I mean, again, it's it's a baby pyramid. It's a baby pyramid. You know what? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to definitely leave it up to you guys. If you like it how it is, I will leave it. If you don't like how it is, then I will... Obviously, I will build a new one. But I'm gonna let this episode sit before I just go ahead and break this whole thing. And see what you guys think. But in between episodes, what I will 100% do is I will finish this, and I will also get this whole inside, because it's very, very ugly. I'll get this whole inside either sand or sandstone, something like that. I probably won't do it all chiseled because, I mean, that is just a ridiculous amount of blocks in here. It would be like at least maybe 4 or 5 stacks that would cover this whole wall. And I'll obviously make this a little bit more transversable because, in all honesty, it's not very transversable. It's very hard to go through this. And then in the next episode, we will also maybe explore, or actually we will definitely explore the nether as well, because we are going to... Sorry, I accidentally hit my mic there. Because in the next episode, what I will do is I will build myself a... Well, we'll explore the nether next episode. We'll kind of just get the lay of the land within the nether. And then what we will do is we will build a nether area in the next episode as well, which means I may have to actually move this tunnel back and make it a little bit smaller. So I will do all that off camera because that's kind of boring to watch. But let's just go into the nether really, really quickly to end the episode. Just want to show you guys where we spawned in within the nether. I mean, look where we spawned. I wanted to point this out because look where we spawned within the nether. Like, we spawned in a really, really, really good area. Like, our portal is 100% protected. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to bring any blocks in here to protect ourselves. We are locked in this area, which is just amazing. But again, but the fact that we are locked in an area means I don't know how many blocks it takes for us to get out of this little area that we're in, and I don't know how many blocks it takes. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know how many blocks it takes for us to get out of here. I did a little bit of mining upwards, and we went pretty high. So as you can see, we went like a ton of blocks high, and I couldn't find the way out. So, I mean, obviously we'd be here all day trying to find the way out of here. Yeah, for sure. We're going to spend a lot of time. So in between episodes, what I'll also do is I won't explore any of the nether. I will just get out of our little tunnel as well. So there's a lot of stuff for me to do off camera. But overall, I had an enjoyable episode. I mean, the pyramid obviously didn't turn out quite how I would have liked it to, but... Wait. I am holding on shift, right? Yes, I am. Okay, that's good to know. What the frick? Are you crazy? So we have to go downwards. That's good to know, actually. That's good to know that we have to go down. So I'm glad that we were able to get out of there, so we know we have to go downwards in the next episode. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and head back to the overworld, but I love where this portal is. We can build an in the nether base as well without really having to worry about anything happening to us, which is fantastic. So anyways, let's go ahead and head back and take another look at the pyramid after we haven't seen it for a while. I mean, we're going to make this entrance smaller because it's way too big for... It's way too big for what's necessary, but... I mean, so I could get a more grand pyramid if I wanted to as well, but again, I'm going to let this sit and let you guys decide for yourselves what you like. And of course, if I get no comments, which is probably is going to be what happens, then I will just leave it, or then I will make it bigger. If I get no comments, I will make it bigger. And yeah, so anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We did a lot of stuff around this pyramid. We've been recording for a while, so I think this will actually be a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, which is fine. I'm not going to complain about that at all. So let's go ahead and do this. And I have the gold crown, by the way, of course, for the reason of the little whatever they're called, the hoglins, I think is what they're called. All right, let's go backwards, and boom. All right, so there we go, guys. I just wanted to do it for another episode of my Minecraft survival series here on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a little bit of a weird episode because of the fact that I am probably going to be scrapping this in between episodes. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out all my other previous Minecraft videos within the series, I will leave that linked down below in the description, as well as the playlist, which will also be in the description. And the previous episode will also be at the end of the video. I always butcher my intros, I swear. But anyways, I will see you guys all on another Minecraft video very, very soon.